YouTube. I know it's been about a week, but like I said in my last video from the in and out mukbang, a lot of things is going to get a little bit hectic for me. So I'm really trying to figure out what's the best schedule for me to kind of like record and also upload. I do want to stick to the every other day aspect. So I'm just trying to figure out like what content can I really record, like just sitting down, talking with you guys, because I normally don't get off until like, let's see, like 3 or 4. So that gives me time to record like that night. So like any kind of like daylight type of activities really wouldn't work in my favor unless it was like a weekend or a day where I wasn't scheduled to work. So yeah, I'm just really trying to figure out what my schedule is going to be like, because right now I am currently still training in my job that I just got. So yeah, once I'm done with training and I figure out like, okay, this is what they're gonna do for me as far as like scheduling, then I can kind of like figure out my schedule as far as like with YouTube and also posting on Instagram and stuff. So I know I told y'all like a lot of my setups are gonna be like kind of random because we are currently in Texas right now, just trying to like figure things out and think about like what's our next move basically. So a lot of my videos now are probably just gonna be like either in the bathroom or like this, basically up close and personal. I may do like some stand-up, like talking, maybe like letting you know like some stuff that I done got, or maybe trying to put together like outfit like styling videos. I don't know, I'm still really trying to figure out how I am going to go about that. Now I have to really try to figure out how to do a lot of things like by myself, because my boyfriend, he obviously got a job too and he works pretty far. So like during the days where I can't really use him, or you know, just days where it's just me, I need to really figure out how to record myself basically. You guys may be getting some tutorials more so right now until I figure that out, really, because I really do want to show like my style, because a lot of you guys are really enjoying the looks that I upload on my Instagram. And if you're not following me on my Instagram, you should definitely do that right now. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Follow me, Fabulous Brie, on Instagram. I try to upload at least like 5 to 7 times a week, pretty much like every day. Yeah, I just gotta get my schedule together. Like it's really hard. Yeah, I gotta get back to that mindset of like you gotta do it by yourself in order to get it done, you know. Trying not to really depend on like other people as much, especially when it comes to this like stuff that I want to do for myself. So I really gotta like dig deep and like figure that out. Sometimes I do get overwhelmed with the thought, because it's like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this by myself? I never had to really, you know, I've always had somebody to kind of like help me with recording, whether it was like recording or like pictures or something like that. So gotta get on my own these days, on my own 2 feet. But what I just used on my brows, this is from ColourPop. This is their Brow Boss pencil. I really love this, and it's really cheap. You guys can also get it from Ulta, or you can order it online. I think it's like $5. So yeah, because I normally used to get the NYX little skinny brown pencil that kind of remind me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. Y'all, that's like my go-to. Like I love that brow pencil, but this one is pretty much the same thing too, but it's cheaper. So instead of paying like $10 with the NYX brow pencil, you can just get 2 of these, you know, for $10, because they're $5. I think they're like five something, 5 and some change. Let me just put it like that. So you can like get 2 of these or however many you want. So in this video, it's pretty much just a little chit chat, get ready for me. I'm just doing my makeup because I really do want to try to take pictures today. Today is the day where I'm going to like kind of figure out how to do it by myself, like do the whole setup and everything by myself. I do know how, but it's always easier and best when somebody else takes the picture for you. But I just gotta get back to that mentality, like, girl, what you gonna do if you just by yourself, you know? So, and now I'm in a position where it's like a lot of the times I'm going to be by myself, so I gotta like really figure it out. So now I'm just going to go ahead and try to clean up my brows a little bit. Not even try, I am gonna clean up my brows. Why did I say that? I don't know. But what I like to use to clean up my brows is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is pretty much the same thing that I use all the time. This is a holy grail. I don't think I'm gonna ever stop using LA Girl products unless I just hear something really horrible about it, then I'll stop using it. But other than that, this right here is definitely my holy grail product. I will run to this before I run to anything else if I'm just like in a quick hurry trying to find some concealer. This is in the shade Fawn. This is pretty much gonna be like an updated video too of my everyday face, because a lot of you guys love my natural beat face. And I pretty much do this style all the time. I don't really do a lot eyeshadows or things of that nature. I was trying to get into that, but it's kind of hard when you don't really know, like, I don't know. It's just really hard for me to try to get into that whole style of like makeup, like trying to do eyeshadow looks every single day. I know how to do a couple of eyeshadow looks, but I feel like that gets boring after a while. So I don't want to keep showing you guys the same eyeshadow look. But a lot of you all are like, girl, we love your natural looks. I'm the same way. I would love to see different products you use to do your natural looks or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. I think I still might try to add that onto my channel, like just playing around with different makeup products to see if it still give me the same feel or the same look, you know. Yeah, I think I am gonna still do that, because there's a lot of products out there, and I feel like, you know, a lot of the products can do the same thing. I'm really cheap when it comes to makeup too. I do have my moments where I do like to splurge on maybe like foundation or even like concealer. I splurge a little bit, but when it comes to like highlighters, brows, you know, lipsticks and stuff like that, I like to try to find like cheaper alternatives. That's me. I'm pretty much simple when it comes to this whole makeup life. I was trying to portray this girl like, oh, makeup, but it's like, y'all, really, do you really think I'm just like trying to play in makeup every single day? No, I could care less, to be honest. Like, now my focus is really starting to shift over into like styling and like putting together outfits. I really get a joy out of doing that, because you can switch your look up like all the time. I really love to be chill, you know, wearing just real chill clothes, but then I also like to turn up a little bit and look really cute. Maybe find like, you know, a bum dress or whatever the case may be. So I feel like it's a lot of girls out there that's just like me, you know, that's into the whole tomboy girly thing, like really rather wear like big baggy clothes, you know, most of the time if you can, versus trying to be like prim and just, you know, cute and like bad bitch all the time, you know. So I'm just really trying to appease to that crowd now, because that's really who I am, y'all. Like, for real. I'm always in like big shirts, you know. From time to time I may wear like a fitted shirt or whatever, but most of the time you're gonna catch me in like a big t-shirt, you know. I know I look crazy, y'all, but this is just a step that I like to do before actually going in with my foundation. I take the concealer, the Fawn, LA Fawn concealer, clean on my brows, and then also like kind of hide the dark circles under my eyes and like dark spots and red spots areas on my face. So right over my nose I have like a dark line from like doing this all the time when I was younger, from like really bad allergies. And then I do suffer for like, you know, redness right here around my nose. I don't know why. And then, you know, I just like to use up the concealer that I use on the back of my hand, because I don't want to waste it, you know. But yeah, I just like to go back and, you know, just cover all like the dark circles, maybe some of the acne scars that I have from like picking at my pimples and bumps and stuff. That's something that I really need to work on. That is a really bad habit. So yeah, one of these days we're gonna try to stop picking at these pimples, okay? For now, I'm just taking my Sephora concealer brush. I pretty much still use the same brush, guys. Like, I don't really go all out and trying to see like, oh, let me see what this brush do, what that brush do. I just keep using the same one because that works fine, and I don't want to like ruin a good thing that I already have, basically. But no, I do want to like venture out and like try new things. So that's what my mindset is pretty much for like 2020. Like, I really do want to venture out and try new things, do different things, not be so repetitive with a lot of things, you know, especially when it comes to these YouTube videos. Like, I really just want to show my personality more. Yeah, I made like a list of like 60 something videos that I want to try to do on my channel. So hopefully I can get around, not even hopefully, let me just, and that's another thing, I need to change my vocabulary, because I'm quick to say hopefully, maybe, you know, I don't know, or, you know, like, just, I can't, you know, like, that's something I gotta work on too, y'all. Like, ugh, it's really hard when that's something that you just really used to saying or doing all the time. So I'm a work in progress, y'all, a work in progress. I just turned 27. My birthday was this past Wednesday, January 22nd. Your girl just turned 27. So I was also like kind of just celebrating my birthday, trying to just really figure out things, really. So that's pretty much why I've been a little MIA on my YouTube channel for a week. Yeah, I've been gone for like a week now, so. But we gonna get it together, okay? We gonna get it together. Life is all about, you know, trying to test out things, perfect things, and just get things in order. I feel. But okay. And it don't even look like I need to get my eyebrows done now, huh? That's what I really love about concealer, y'all. Like, concealer, that's just, it's a lifesaver. That's all I'm gonna say. Even on days when I don't really feel like wearing like just a full face of makeup, I'll just do my brows and maybe put concealer on and then put some face powder on. I'll be set or whatever, but I'm gonna do a full B face because that's what I prefer. All right, so now going in with foundation, you guys. I am still on this Maybelline matte poreless foundation. This is bae. This is gonna always be bae. This is my holy grail, okay? This just does right by me, like, but I am gonna try to venture off and use new products. Like I said, you know, we're trying new things this year. So let me know down in the comments of like what products you guys would want me to try, as far as like, you know, foundations, maybe a different brow product, a different concealer, whatever the case may be. Just let me know and I'll do it. But now I am going to put this foundation all over and I'll be back with the concealer. All right, so now that I have my foundation all together, I know I look kind of crazy, but this is my shade, you guys. Whenever I go down a shade or up a shade, I don't know how you supposed to word that. The other shade I was using was do I got it in here? That's like my summer color. This is the color in Classic Tan. This is like my fall winter shade because it definitely blends and it looks better. Like it flows better with my neck versus like in the summertime I get a little bit darker, so I have to go down to, I think it was called Spicy Brown. That's my shade for like spring and definitely the summertime because I do get a little bit more brown. So if I'm looking a little light, that's because of how the light is positioned, how I got things set up. I'm not in my normal setup, you guys, so this is something that I kind of got to get used to for right now until I move into my own space. But anywho, enough of that. Now it's time for concealer. My steps is pretty much, I like to do my eyebrows first, go in with the concealer to highlight any dark spots that I feel like will just really show through the foundation, and then go in with my foundation on top of everything. And then now my next step is the Morphe concealer, putting on some concealer, the whole highlighting and contour phase. For my highlights, the concealer I've been loving lately though, I'm not gonna stunt, this is a new concealer that I have picked up and I've been using it pretty much all the time since I bought it. This is from Morphe. This is their, what is this one called though? I don't even remember. And I don't even have the box anymore, but you should know their concealers from Morphe. These are like so bomb to me. They're so creamy, they're really thick, and I feel like it really, really covers. So if you haven't tried the Morphe concealer, I highly suggest trying it. Kind of put me in the remind of a NARS concealer, because you know how thick and creamy the NARS concealer is. This is pretty much like my cheap version of that, because if you've been following me, you know the only concealer that I pretty much been rocking with and like using was from Morphe. I mean, not Morphe, from NARS, their creamy concealer, which I'm probably gonna pick up again one of these days. But as of lately, because I did like a quick Ulta run, I picked up this concealer from the Morphe section, and y'all, my mind is blown, okay? I've been using it since I got it, and it hasn't done me wrong. I don't know. It's a lot of, you know, different, I guess, opinions on it, but mine specifically, it's bomb. So try it out if you haven't tried it out. So now I'm going to be using a brush to actually blend out my concealer. Sometimes from time to time, I may use a beauty blender, but as of lately I've been using a brush. I really like how the brush does it. It gives me more of an airbrushed finish. So if you haven't tried blending out your concealer with the brush, I highly suggest trying it. I feel like it keeps the product in place and it doesn't really pick up a lot, if that makes sense. Like it just keeps it in place and it just makes it more of an airbrush finish to me. I feel like beauty blender, it just picks up way too much product for me. All right, so now that I got my concealer all blended out to, you know, what I like, now it's time for me to contour. So don't be alarmed. I know I may look a little washed out right now, but trust me, it's gonna come all together, okay? But for my contour stick. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the shade Cocoa, and I'm just going to contour my forehead, nose, and cheek area. I noticed like a lot of people may start off doing their contour first before actually going in with their concealer to highlight, but for me, I don't know, I tried doing that before. That doesn't really work out for me. I feel like it looks a little bit messier, you know? I don't know, but me personally, I just like to do it after I do my concealer, and then I'll go back in with the brush that I use to blend out my concealer to kind of just, I guess, blend everything together at once, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah, you guys, that's pretty much been it. I just kind of wanted to do a chit chat, get ready with me as my little appearance, because yeah, it's just been a lot going on. Try not to get too overwhelmed, because I do have a tendency to let situations overwhelm me, and then I tend to shut down. And when I shut down, I just don't want to work on nothing or finish anything, and that's just something personally that I need to work on. Especially when I'm like, when I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure, I just tend to shut down, because it's like, I don't want, I gotta regroup, I gotta think, you know. So yeah, y'all. But you know, I just kind of came to a realization today, like, if I keep letting that happen to me, I'm never gonna get anything done, basically. Like, I'm never gonna accomplish anything if I keep getting in my own way. And that's something that's, you know, been a big problem for me. I tend to get in my own way. So hopefully I can you know, inspire people that may feel like me, or like, you know, ever be in a situation like me, to just kind of get over the hump if they feel like they're in a funk or like stuck or whatever. I'm here to tell you, it's gonna work out. It's gonna be okay. Just keep grinding, keep striving for what you want. Just put that focus on what you really want, and it'll come to pass, you know. So but anywho, now we have the whole contour and highlight down. Now it's time to set. The setting powder I've been using though, this is also from Morphe. I am like really starting to turn into like a little Morphe girl here. I think it's because I never really gave Morphe a chance with their products. The only thing I pretty much probably gave a chance to was their setting spray. I've been using their setting spray a lot, but when it actually came, and also like their eyeshadows and stuff, like their neutral palettes, I love their neutral palettes. But as far as like their foundations, concealers, and like I think they got blush and like, you know, their setting powders, and like I think they got some other things too, but I never really tried them. So I picked up the concealer, and I also picked up this banana powder. I'm about to run out of it, so it's probably almost time for me to buy another one. And I really like it too because it's reasonable. It's nothing too expensive. But now I'm just going to set all of the areas that I put the concealer, which is under my eyes, down my nose, my forehead, under my nose, and my chin. And I really like to lay it on there because I'm that whole person that loves to like bake. Yeah, I really want those areas to be nice and bright. There is a new concealer that I do want to try that e.l.f. had just dropped. I think I might try to pick up a couple, like a dark one for like contour, and also a light one for highlighting, because they look really good from what I've seen on Twitter. Somebody had shared it, and I was just like, dang, them look good. They look really creamy. You know, I'm a sucker for a creamy concealer. This is the palette that I've been using right here. This is from BH Cosmetics, their Pro Contour palette. I've been using this for like a while now. So, yeah, I haven't really switched up on this. I really like it. It gives me the look that I need and want. So, and I just pretty much swish my brush back and forth over those two dark brown colors on the end, and just kind of lightly brush back and forth from where I contoured. And see, that just pretty much brings back the color in your face. But yeah, you guys, now I'm just in the motion of really trying to plan out my content for the year, really. Like, I really want to get things in order for each month if I can. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've really been working on too this past week. Like writing down a lot of things, like planning out a lot of things of what I really want to do. And yeah, reaching out to companies to see, you know, if it's a possibility I can work with them, all of that good stuff. So I'm in a space now where it's like, you gotta go big or go home, you know, you gotta put it all in. You gotta go all in with it. If this is something that you want to do, you gotta go all in. You can't be scared anymore, okay? And I have a tendency to be really nervous, and yeah, I gotta get over that. Because I'm only getting older and I can't psych myself out anymore. Like, I gotta stop psyching myself out of certain situations, certain opportunities that could possibly help as far as being a brand, fabulous breed or whatever. I told myself I wanted to get back into modeling this year, so the only way that's gonna happen is if I just really put myself out there more. I can't be like, I don't know what they gonna think. I gotta stop doing that. So now I'm going in with blush. This is also gonna add a little bit more color to my face. This is the NARS Orgasm blush. This is my favorite blush. This is like a holy grail product as well. I feel like this blush really gives you the look of like blushing. You know, it's like a cute baby pink kind of color. And yeah, I just feel like it really gives you that look of blushing. Hopefully this chit chat isn't too drawn out. I'm just really trying to like give y'all a lot of details on what products I'm using and how it works for me and everything. And you know, also just giving you like a little, I guess, let's just say a mini life update, you know. So you guys, you know, can continue rocking with me. I just don't want y'all to give up on your girl because I am trying. I'm still a work in progress. So I know I look a little powdery right now and just like, girl, that tends to tone down when I go in with the setting spray. So, and this is the Morphe setting spray that I was telling you guys about. I love it because it's like a continuous spray. So instead of just like, you know, spraying all over your face, all you have to do is just hold it down and then just, and then you're pretty much done. So that's something that really caught my eye with this setting spray. So if you haven't tried out this Morphe one, definitely try it out. And I love like the end results of it too. It gives me more of like a, I guess you can say like a flawless finish. And I like to spray a lot, obviously. So now moving on to lashes. This is the lashes that I like to use right here. This is from, I got these off of Amazon, and there it goes. This is the I don't know how to pronounce, Arslan lashes. They're like really big and like fluffy. I'm that type of lash girl. I love big fluffy lashes. I know some people don't, but me personally, I like to go big or go home. And the mascara that I've been using lately, this is from Black Radiance. This is their Bold and Sexy mascara. Listen, I know y'all probably looking at this like, girl, them lashes is too big, but in reality they really not that big. Okay, this just gives me the look that I love, you guys. Like, my natural faces always look very glam and just like really pretty, so for that neutral kind of glam look, I feel like big lashes give you the look, for real, for real. We almost done. Now I need to coat my bottom lashes so they can stick in. All right, we got the lashes on, y'all. I feel so cute. Cause I ain't gonna stunt, I've been kind of in a funk these past couple of days, and I don't know, makeup just does something to me. I feel like once I put my makeup on, lay my edges real good, maybe just, you know, throw on a little outfit or whatever, I tend to start to feel a little bit better about myself. You know, just a little, I feel like that's a form of self-care, you know. If you're feeling down or you're just not feeling yourself lately, do your makeup, do your hair, go get your nails done, your toes done, go get a massage, go sit outside somewhere, go read a book, go do like, just do something that's gonna appease to you, that's gonna make you feel like, oh my god, I feel so much better. And with me, when I do my makeup, or like when I do my hair, or go get a manicure or a pedicure, those things really like uplift me in a way, kind of like just makes me feel like a little bit better. So get you some self-care in, girl. Give you a little pamperization, you'll feel better. All right, you guys, so that pretty much sums up my everyday look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to turn on your post notifications so you will always know whenever I upload. You'll be the first to know. You can come, we can chat in the comment area, you know, all that good stuff. I'm not like some of these other YouTubers that may not comment back to when you comment on the video. I always like to interact with people, so definitely comment down below. Let me know what you think of this look. Is it good or is it too much for an everyday face? Like, let me know. We can talk about it. Until next time, like I always say, I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.